Brandon Thomas Asante has scored his 4th goal in his last 3 games for Coventry City. Prince Kwabna Edu, the new chap for
boys.
Victoria Pleasant, scored a goal over midweek against Roma in the Europa League and also scored over the weekend against Banik Ostrava. This is the VAR room on Westman Studios, and today we are here to give you the scouting report on the Ghana Blasters players ahead of the 2026 World Cup. This is episode 2.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. My name is Kwabna Asante Mafo, and I have Nana Kwame and Nabila to do this with me. What's up, guys?
Sorry.
So how your weekend go?
It's here for
they spy me. They be like he the aura farm.
Yo, it's here for Mema watching a scouting report. Westman Studio say ha. Black Stars scouting report. That is all I can see. How everything go. Me.
Oh, Charlie, cool.
My weekend go very well, but we'll get to that. That's
okay. So maybe go straight into action. So this weekend, unfortunately for the goalkeepers, this time around it wasn't clean sheets.
Nah.
When you come to Ghana here, Accra Suffolk played 2-2 draw against Gold Stars at the Accra Sports Stadium, and Benjamin clean sheet Asari wasn't able to clean sheet it. He considered 2 goals. And also the only clean sheet we had was Lawrence Atizigi, who kept a clean sheet for St. Gallen when they won 5-0. Joseph Anantu also, they played a draw game for St. Patrick. And also Jaden Owusu Ojo. I always add Jaden Owusu Ojo because I'm really spying. He's a very good goalkeeper. Very good goalkeeper. He also helped his team win 4-1. Is it Akma? Let's start with the goalkeepers. Nana Kwame, quickly.
Not much to say. It's just that there are a few memories about Benjamin Asare because, of course, he's a number 1 goalkeeper for now. But then people are saying it's the manner at which he was conceding the 2 goals were conceded, and people were.
It was the defensive blunder. I felt like
people were raising concerns about his positioning and what have you and all that. Plenty things. Charlie, well, criticism is needed in terms of squad building, but mistakes are allowed. First and foremost, yes, they are footballers, but above all, they are human beings. They are fallible. Let's not go over the top. But then Lawrence Atizigi, another clean sheet, and they won by 5 goals to 0. That is impressive. 2 clean sheets in a row, and see, this is what I like: competition. Ibiso are the one to competition. I give clean sheet here, you give clean sheet here. I produce here, you produce here.
Penalty,
that is what we want, because competition
brings out the best
in everybody.
In everyone.
That's very true.
Well, I think, is it not quite interesting that, after 6 games, people are now trying to pick issues with Benjamin Asare to say that his positioning, his this, and this one, and this one. I think it is just to Asare's credit. However, there are, of course, legitimate concerns. People have always mentioned that he had not been tested and he met Gold Stars and all that. But listen, 3 Lions of England, their number 1 is Jordan Pickford. Waji 3 goals.
Yeah, and Waji 3.
Waji 3. So is that a way to say that then, England should also bench Pickford because he's considered 3 goals? I don't think it's neither here nor there. I think that, yes, Hart drew. The question is, could he have done something about the goals that he conceded? Like I'm not saying defensive bladder sometimes is way out of the hands of the goalkeeper. So for me, I think that let's cut him some slack. This is the first time in 6 games that he has conceded. I think it is to his credit anyway. I look at Atizigi like Nana Kwame said, it's very important that we start monitoring these things. I think that the handlers of Black Stars will look at these things and say that, look, even if we have to change our minds about Benjamin Asare, of course, we have someone to rely on. What's his name? Atizigi is in there as well.
Jaden,
Jaden is also there.
If the nationality
is able to be, like, he's done quickly.
Yeah, but the point even was, I think this week, Oriku Ampof, big shout out to Oriku. We always give him shout outs on the show anyway. Oriku reported this week that he's been on the radar of the technical team for some time now, and for him, he is more of a future project for the Black Stars more than an immediate project. I think that if he comes, I think we should make him our number 1.
Yeah.
But
I think.
If he's really the future project, I think it's foresight. It's credit to the handlers of the technical team of the Black Stars, because we don't have to wait until Benjamin Asare, God forbid, gets, let me say, finished at the top level or retires or something like before you go out looking
out for who is.
We don't have to do that, but and also we'll get to the strikers though. I think the same thing too.
Okay, so let's go quickly to the defenders, and now an informed player, Black Stars player, Mohamed Sariki. Now there, Charlie, me a day. If you do good, I go talk. If you no do good, I go talk.
I say it will be a
oh yeah.
Papa, where you fa?
Because
Salisu. I say why?
If you do good, you do for yourself. If you do bad, you do for yourself. Oh, but now Salisu, Charlie, he scored a winner in the third minute for Monaco against Toulouse. They won 1-0. Even the last midweek, he also played 90 minutes in the Champions League against Spurs. Today, he also played another 90 minutes against Toulouse. He scored a goal. Brilliant from Salisu.
I mean, like I said in episode 1, there was a new manager. Everything is on a fresh start, fresh slate, and I'm very happy he's starting to take the opportunities.
Good,
to get some minutes and to stamp himself onto the team and onto the first 11. Because in the previous regime under Adi Huta, I don't want to mention his first name, I beg, he wasn't getting much of a look in. And I don't know why, for some reason, I'm not privy to what happened. But this one, he's taking the opportunity by the scruff of the neck. And he's doing very well. So kudos to him and more of that, because he is one of the defenders
of course.
Of this team at the heart of the defense. We have to depend on him in USA, Mexico, and Canada next year.
Okay, quickly.
I think it's good for Salisu. Because like Nana Kwame mentioned something last week about him, and he's reiterated it today again about the fact that a new coach has come. Look, you have like all the opportunity being given to you. Grab it, make a name for yourself. And more importantly for me, like I've said, a lot of the time, even for our defenders, I'm not even looking like, I mean, whether you are scoring or you are clearing or get the minutes. It is very, very crucial for us as a national team, because you see, when it comes to a national team, we don't have a lot of time for training. So if you are not match fit, if you are not very sharp in your club, I think it goes against that. So for me, I think I'm happy for him. Again, in central defense, I think you forgot to mention that what's his name? Jerome Opoku. He also played for Basakshir. He also played full 90 for them. I think Jonas Ajete couldn't get full 90.
Yeah,
he got I think 26 or 24 minutes.
He came in the second
half. As well. So for me, I think I'm happy for them. Get the minutes. Make sure that you are match fit. Come, 2026, we need you for the World Cup.
Okay, so to our laterals, Gideon Mensah played about 70-something minutes for us, but they lost by 1-0 at home. And also, I'll always say right back stroke. Midfielder Caleb Rigerinci played 59 minutes for Nordjylland, and they also won 1-0.
Yeah. And by the way, he signed a new contract earlier this week. Up to 2030 for Nordjylland, aka Right to Dreams Parents Club.
And also, I also forgot Derek Korn also played 61 minutes for Union Berlin. Unfortunately, they lost 1-0 against Bremen.
But you forgot one name, Ali Dusedu.
Yeah.
Obobide against
I have to check it, but you go on with
that is what I want to see is that right fullback / wing backs, because Tariq Lamptey ACL, I have cancelled his name from the World Cup because in my opinion, even if he recovers in time, he will not be sharp enough.
So
to play.
Ali Dusedu played 45 minutes for Rennes. They lost 2-1 against Sally's team. And today,
Nice,
Nice.
So you remove Lamptey from there.
You get to Salis.
Afina, he's now building up steam and all of that. If you remove the two of them, who else?
Yuenchi.
He is a midfielder. I beg you.
But I think that's all when it comes to Black Stars as a right back.
No, but then if he does well as a right back, that doesn't mean that's his natural position.
No, I understand you, right? But I think that, like I was saying on our platform some time back, that for me, I think that if I'm Motoado, I would play Yuenchi as a right back, all right. But when the game starts, I will invert him. Yeah. Because I think that it gives you a lot of possibilities.
Because Ali said
I also think that, you see, when it comes to Seidu, I think it depends on the game plan. For example, if you are playing And I think there was a time I was thinking through the Black Stars lineup, for example, and I was looking at two different formations for when we meet a very attacking team and quite a very defensive team. So I think that if we meet an attacking team, I would play Seydou as my right back. And in the absence of a proper defensive midfielder, I will pair Yurinchi with Partey in the middle. However, if we play against a team that is usually low blocks, I will play Yurinchi as a right back and invert him into the middle to join Partey. So I think Yurinchi as a right back is not bad. He gives us a lot of tactical opportunities, which I feel the coaches and the handlers of Black Stars have not explored very much. Maybe going forward they will do that. I don't know.
Okay, so quickly to the midfielders. Thomas Partey came in the 68th minute for Villarreal when they went away to win 2-0.
Yeah, against
brilliant from what's the name, Villarreal. Sibo still didn't play.
No, he got
numbers.
Yeah, I think he came in.
Sibo.
I think he came in the second half also. He played I think 23 or 26 minutes.
Yeah, so Elisha also played about what's the name, 50 something minutes for Ozil. They also lost. He played alongside Gideon Mensah, also lost by 1-0. And Samed Salas played 77 minutes for Nice. And
your friend.
Yeah, my friend. He played 77 minutes for Nice and they won 2-1. Brilliant from them.
Yeah.
Even over midweek
in the Europa League. Yeah,
in the Europa League, even gave an assist.
Gave an
assist. Brilliant assist from Salas.
Yeah.
So Salas, brilliant from you. So just let's quickly on the midfielders.
My glasses.
I think that before he wears his glasses, usually when we talk of the midfield, I think one player we usually forget is Francis Abu.
Okay,
Francis Abu plays for Toulouse, and I think he played 90. He gets consistent minutes for Toulouse in the French Ligue. Within the week, I was just trying
so sorry. Kwesi Sibo played 25 minutes.
Yeah, he played for Oviedo.
Yeah.
You see, during the weekend, I was thinking through our defensive midfield options, and I could count about 11 different players for our DM or CM options. And funny enough, it looks like all of them are not getting any consistent minutes.
Yeah,
maybe
our DMs is very difficult.
It's quite problematic for us. Going forward.
So Elijah also 45 minutes. Partey coming in around 60 something minutes. Sibo 60 something minutes. Like Francis Abu, how many minutes did he play?
He played I think 67 minutes also for Toulouse.
It's hard for most of them to get 90 minutes. The only player that even played longer in our midfield was Salas, my friend.
Your friend.
Who played 77 minutes.
Salas and Ghana are best friends.
Yeah, right. Right. They made up. Right, they made. But I think that for our DM position, I think our handlers should start scouting for
it's one
different options for us. And I think that they should also start trying different options. Like I've said, for me, I think in our November friendlies, let's try Yurinchi at DM for the Black Star and let's see how he performed. You see, if he plays
even when we played the last game against Comoros, when he came in the second half, he played as a DM.
And we could see that clearly the guy has the quality. Yeah. So I think that if he plays and he does well, he gives us another option. This whole thing about Sibo and this whole thing about Partey and even Baba Idris, he's playing in a friend is saying Segunda Bio saying him.
What's the name? Say Almeria. Almeria.
He plays for Almeria. I think that going to the Black Stars, going to the World Cup, I just think that we should start looking for options at our DM position. I've always mentioned, and I will say it, Sibo is not the standard. He should not be starting for our Black Stars. No matter what anyone says. I don't think that he's a player that should be starting for Ghana Black Stars. I don't believe so. I think that Sibo is defend the ball kind of. That is how he's
like the way he's playing for Real Oviedo now. He comes in the second half, about 20 minutes left.
But about 25 be mine. With 15 minutes be 1-0. We just want to close up shop. Come and do that for us. I just don't think that Sibo it should be our starting DM. Now that leaves us, in terms of world class potential, Partey. Now Partey is also the case that right now he's also not getting consistent minutes at Villarreal.
So Nana Kwame, just 1 minute 30 seconds. I beg you.
Partey.
Add Partey and Sibo in your conversation. 1 minute 30 seconds.
Sibo DM, I'm not going to.
Okay. So you quickly.
I'm more worried about Partey because he's our best DM.
Okay.
Now, if you can to pap gay and wine Komesania, how is it politics or what? Or is it that the training is not going well or what? Pate, why? No more why? 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 Minister, fine, why? Why, yes, me God. I don't understand. Why is it not 20 minutes? Even against Man City, he didn't even play much, if at all. Like, what is that?
Okay.
So, Kwabena, you see, just to complete on that, I think that some like Francis Abu, for example, like I've said, he's getting consistent minutes. When it comes to Black Stars, let us give them the opportunity. Let us try these other guys. Let us have options so that in the absence of Pate, we can say and stick our neck out and say that Asumesi or Bentin is someone we can trust to play for us.
Okay, so quickly, let's go to our wingers. Fatah Ishaku played 90 minutes for Leicester, but unfortunately, they lost against Millwall by 1-0. Kudus did a pre-assist.
Only pre-assist.
He said, Spurs kicks in the guy. First one.
I saw it.
Kudus did a pre-assist. He helped Spurs win 3-0 against Everton at the Hill Dickinson Stadium.
Hill Dickinson.
Yeah, Dickinson.
I think I was listening to you on City and the guy. I think Abeku
and not forgetting the star boy Antoine Semenyo.
Yeah,
he helped his team win by 2-0, and now Bournemouth are second on the league table after match week 9. Talk to me about Semenyo, Nana, quickly.
You see, Semenyo didn't score. He
played 90 minutes, but the
tangibles, no.
Thank you.
If you see his output,
thank you,
and his importance to Bournemouth, we see it. He is now what, second highest top scorer.
Yeah.
Behind only Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
Osha assist table fine. Semenyo, see this guy. I am hearing rumors to say Liverpool are trying to. Semenyo, I beg you, don't go there.
Well,
don't go there.
He
should stay in Bournemouth till at least the end of the season.
No, I understand. If to the end of the season, fine. But I think that
Wabro Bournemouth. Oh yeah, Wabro Bournemouth.
No. At least it will be a different conversation in June. After the World Cup, then we talk. Nigeria, in Liverpool, you are going to play under who? Humpty Dumpty and it's lot.
Charlie.
Quickly, Semenyo.
No, I think Semenyo, the least. Usually, it's not the right expression. I think that his works is out there. We can't say too much about him. I think that I said currently he's our best player in the Black Stars. I think that I'll pick even Semenyo ahead of Kudus for me.
Yeah, same thing.
So I think good. Kudus did a pre-assist like you said. Starboy in the Tottenham. Yeah, he's always going to start. He's always going to give you that performance.
At a very difficult place.
Yeah,
relatively because Everton hadn't lost a game so far this season at home.
Yeah.
So let's go to the forwards. That's the most important place for me. Brandon Thomas Asante. He scored again this weekend against Watford when they won by 3-1.
He scored again.
Yeah, he scored.
Hey.
On Tuesday, he scored 2 goals against Portsmouth.
Yeah.
Away.
Yeah.
And last weekend, he scored 1 goal against what's the name? Watford.
Yeah.
And also another chap in Czech Republic, Prince Kwabena Edu. Prince Kwabena Edu, last 5 years, was at Bechim playing for Bechim United. That tells you that Ghana Premier League, we have the talent. But I didn't say we don't have the people to groom them very well. Last 4 years, he was playing for Bechim United. Now he's at Victoria Pleasing and he's scoring Roma at the Europa League, scoring also at the Czech Republic League. So just talk to me about these two strikers. Jordan also played about some 70-something minutes for Leicester, but unfortunately they also lost.
Now, Kwabena, you see, I will still make that point that I think maybe in the later episode we're looking at the new faces that are coming. But for me, somewhat Brandon Thomas Asante, I am even clamoring and thinking that maybe, just maybe, we should start considering him for a starting bet in the Black Stars. Not because he's on form, that's why I'm saying it. But again, like we spoke about the goalkeeper, what's his name? Jaden Owusu-Oduro. I think that in terms of future planning, we should start looking out for people like Brandon Asante. Let us start giving them the opportunity, give them the chance. So that Jordan 34, you call World Cup in the bar, Ghanaians and Kasa will start retiring. We will start saying Jordan, blah, 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 blah. Let us start getting potentials and making ready for the next generation to take over from the people who are there. So for me, kudos to Brandon Asante. Kudos to what's his name? The pleasant guy.
Kwabena.
Yeah, Prince Kwabena also. And I think you mentioned another new guy. What's his name?
Edmond?
Edmond Bedu.
Yeah, Edmond Bedu. Yeah,
in
Edmond Bedu.
Red Bull Salzburg.
For the past, I think 2 weeks.
2-3 weeks, he's been producing goals, assists, and another talent that fits that example that Marfo gave about local football. He was playing where? League 2, Division 2. I think it was Steadfast FC.
Who?
Bedu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
yeah.
And straight to where? Austria. And he's because see, there's so much
No,
talent.
there's so much talent in Ghana here.
Of course. I mean,
if you're able to
as for
get the
talent,
players
they will
who
get
do
that.
and do very well. No, no.
Hey, we'll get to him.
We'll get to him.
You see how they PR and coming to me and I'll be
But
Now,
on the
that's what
local,
you give am.
no, but on the local scene, well, we have another player I shall do PR for.
Who is that?
Who?
Emmanuel Marfo of Eduana FC.
Okay.
Tell us about him.
You see, right now he is the top scorer. If not the top, right now, as at before this current.
No, don't say top
I'm not
scorer.
sure.
Yeah, he's not the top scorer because attack me off.
That's what I said. Before this current round of fixtures, he was the top scorer in the Ghana Premier League. Scoring, you see that goal from the center he scored against Conway?
Yeah.
Good. He, according to our senior, Collins Atapuku, he is the best striker in the Ghana Premier League.
Okay.
We are doing the PR for him very early for him.
Okay. But quickly, I just want to ask you guys a question. Should what's the name? The GFA try to poach or get George Echampon? Quickly, yes or
Kofi
no?
Echampon.
Yeah.
Yes.
From Chelsea. Centre back.
It's an emphatic yes from me.
Nana Kwame?
It's an emphatic yes, but I don't see them succeeding. To
Okay.
be brutally honest.
Okay. So to our viewers, do you think George Echampon, the GFA, should do everything possible to get George Echampon to play for the Blasters? For me, I feel like yes, they have to do everything possible because he's a very good talent, very good player. Just go on our YouTube channel, just comment, just share, just like. God is the greatest. It's a wrap from us. Goodbye.